So the new agreed upon CIB intro phrase is Nick sucks now.
Yep.
From here on.
Nick sucks!
Actually, I think it's Mario Party sucks.
Yep. Nick sucks, but Sheets rules! Also,
Yeah,
Wawa sucks.
We just did Mario Party 3 and it was epic.
Yeah, it was no fun. Even though I won, I had no fun. So, we're gonna have some fun now.
I had a lot of fun.
Boo.
I enjoyed the hell out of Mario Party.
Whenever Parker's here, just immediately don't let Nick do anything.
No, the end. So we're gonna show off some new techs that we learned. We're fighting the harder guys now, although these guys are actually easier. So let's start with I learned some katana techniques. Let's do Blizzard. Liza has still not learned.
That's cool.
I tried literally for an hour yesterday and I couldn't do it. So let's just show triangle kick. I'm literally not gonna get the DSC. I got Trey's Flores, which is a level 9, which is ridiculous. And let's do Psychic Prison. That's a high level realm magic. And then I got literally Rosario Impale. So
Impale?
Impale.
Impale?
Nope, that's one of those childhood things.
Like a Chevy.
Base.
Isn't that the one that you use to learn, like, Lifestream or something?
Yeah, Life Sprinkler.
I like how you described all those moves and we got to see none of them.
Well, I'll do the rest of them. I wanted to show you guys in two... I mean, like... because I'm using these really high-level techs, I'm going to BTFO all these punk enemies, so...
Show me your best combo.
I actually have one saved up for the boss. I literally wrote it down, so...
Wow.
We'll be okay. Oh no, wait, we didn't see Blizzard, we didn't see Triangle Kick, we didn't see Psychic Prison. I spent like an hour just attacking only with Liza. Only with Liza. And it didn't do anything. I did not learn sliding, I'm never gonna learn sliding. So now if he uses like magic or something like that, it just goes back and like hits him. It's actually a really nice one to have, especially against a magic user.
Wow, Blizzard sucks.
Wheel Slash leads to something called Haze to Wheel, which is awesome. What else? Headwind's pretty cool. And learning Rosario Impale and not learning Triple Thrust is such a meme. I like that one. If you ever have any combinations that involve Headwind, it's pretty looking. Alright, so we're gonna head back to Kurong real quick and just get our life back. And then we're gonna head out.
You have to learn sliding.
Yeah.
I literally, you can ask Parker, I literally tried for an hour straight yesterday.
Did you try just with kick or did you use punch as well?
I used both. I learned...
Maybe there's like a certain threshold that after you get past like a certain amount of
Look at
stats...
all the things that Lisa has. Look at all this. She is so good at it, but she cannot learn sliding. It just is what it is. Alright, so, you know, one of the nice things... yeah, I don't like Blizzard. Having Mind Magic is pretty cool, or Mind Heal is pretty cool, because you can always use it to heal yourself for only 2 JP, implying I have... Oh yeah, and everyone has at least 10 JP, which is really nice. So we're gonna take off... I do like Gale Slash. We're gonna put on Mind Heal on everybody. Cool. Not only that, but I can start learning stuff for, learning new techs for, Mind Magic. So we're gonna, get our life back in Kurong, and then we're gonna head out to Shingrow. We visited Shingrow week 1, boys. I'm sure y'all remember.
Yeah, Bio Research Lab.
No, that's Shrike, bro.
What'd I say?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
Shingrow.
Oh, yeah.
10 credits is a little steep, though. I don't know if I can handle it.
Size Tomb.
Yep. And actually, we might, if we go through this boss pretty quick, we might go and try to fight Sai again, because we're stronger now.
Yeah, you should definitely be able to do it.
All right, so I forget if I did it off screen, But there's 3 main areas in Shingrow. There's the middle place where we did the tournament. There's the upper left ruins, which just have a bunch of random treasures. And we have the upper right, which is where one of the Black X Emperors is hidden very well, actually. This is another one of those things where, boys, I really don't know how you would figure this out if you didn't have, you know, a guide or something like that. So, this...
I love this guy.
This looks very intimidating, but it really isn't. In fact, I'm probably just going to use, like, standard techniques.
That room actually reminds me of SMRPG, the Birdo fight.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's in the room, it's big.
We're just going to try to save all of our WP. Because the boss has quite a bit of life and all that.
What if it was just sliding right there?
That would be the worst. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. Wish I had something that didn't use a ton, but everything I have actually uses quite a bit. Let's switch over to that. So this enemy's loosely based on me, especially got the hair correct. Wow, it's really going for red here. This is obviously a very exciting battle.
What's your HP at? Like around 500 for everyone?
Yeah, like 450. Should be dying this turn. Come on, Liza. Cool. So they treat that like it's a really crazy, like, mini-boss because most enemies obviously don't die with that really cool effect. But if you leave this room and come back, you literally just fight it. It's like there again. Or at the very least, if you leave, like, the ruins themselves, it,
That's weird.
yeah. Because, at first I couldn't figure out where the heck I was going, because there's a lot of fake entrances. I'm not going to show you any, but sometimes you go to those entrances, and it just makes, like, a weird, like, noise, and then you have to fight a bad guy. It's pretty cool. So, we're going to try to avoid all the enemies.
Look at a guy that was literally invisible.
I think this is the right one. We'll find out in a bit. But yeah, at this point, like, if you're not in Yorkland, where the enemies level up with you, a lot of the enemies you fight in other places are just, like, a little too weak for you at this point. Which is why, like, honestly, getting into battles is, like, actually a waste of time. I was hoping I learned Dodge Stun Gaze. Wanted to add that one to the bucket list.
It's Dodge Stun Gaze before sliding.
Yep. Dude, I mean, on some of the times when I was practicing and I didn't save, Liza literally learned, like, the weirdest dodges. I think this is the correct one. If not, I have to fight a stupid boss. Or a bad guy. Cool. Alright, so we're going to... That's right. We have to fight these. They're decently tough. Strong! And then there are 2 Valkyries. You know, like Rise of the Valkyries.
You mean Ride?
No.
Rise.
Rise. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, that uses a lot.
Let's do kick.
Yeah.
Or sliding.
Use Gale Slash. And what battle would be complete without Vermilion Sand? I'm so glad we learned Vermilion Sand when we did. They're not even really that hard. I might on... Whoa! Okay. 5 out of 10.
That was like a 3.
Yeah.
Well, 10 out of 10 for me.
It is pretty weird.
I liked it.
This might be a one-turner. We'll see. Come on, again. Ah, so close.
Killed 1.
That just means we're gonna not use no
Here we
more.
go. It's happening.
Oh, punch.
We're just gonna deflect everything.
20.
Oh.
Wow, Liza. Yeah, I've come to the point where, like, I was reading a decent amount of guides on it, and apparently once you reach a certain threshold for some of the lower level things, you have a 1 in 256 chance of learning it, but, like, I understand that doesn't mean literally 1 out of 256. This is actually a pretty cool thing to have on. It,
Prevents sonic effects.
prevents Sonic. How do you remember that?
I don't know.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's the one thing you remembered from 10 years ago.
I forget what I was saying, but yeah, it's a 1 out of 256, and I know I've done more than 256
Yeah,
attacks.
it's one of those things where it's like, you could say something's 1 out of 256, but some people will get it on a couple tries, and some people will not get it after 1,000 tries.
So yeah, the way it worked out for me, it's just the worst case scenario where you don't learn the easy one right away, so you're like never gonna learn it. Because like I was like flipping out when I learned like Babel Crumble and everything, because Babel Crumble is always the hardest one to learn. That one's just for whatever reason, and I really should have just learned sliding first, so I could actually have the friggin' DSC. Oh,
Yeah, that room sucks.
I hate this room. I gotta go back, now that I've played it, I gotta go back and watch that speedrun on SaGa 2016 and see how they did this room nope. This room specifically. Because some rooms I can see it with just, like, learning how to move the enemies, but some rooms you, like, walk in and you're like, how? And, like, literally, if they got into a random encounter, they would just soft reset, like, pretty much every time. I learned dodge flash before, too.
Nice.
That's another dodge one. Just because, okay, that's... Wow.
One of these files, since you're going to be playing this game like a lot over the course of a lot of months, you should like have one file where you legitimately get like all the diamonds or something.
Oh, good
Like
lord.
just use this as like a pet project.
I don't even know if it's like I would have to find the enemies that use that like thing the most, you know?
Yeah, it's also true that there's probably some enemies that are in specific areas and you can permanently miss them.
There's one there. Yep. I hit that one every time and I can't even see the dang thing. So this is actually... That enemy on the left is actually one of the early and pretty tough bosses in one of the other quests. I don't...
Is that Amelia's?
Yeah, that's Amelia's like first boss, but it's actually really hard. I don't...
Dodge drain.
I think there's a dodge drain.
Yeah, you learned it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, against Say. And then I died and it just went away. It just doesn't exist anymore. You know, I guess I could start using sword techniques for Rouge. He's just gonna start learning some dumb sword techniques really quick. His intelligence in this game is so high that you just like give him anything and he starts learning it all. I also tried experimenting with gun techniques with Fuse, because Fuse is like a character that learns gun stuff quickly. And they all really stink. Like, dang it, they're just not worth it. Like, I was learning some level 5 techniques and they would take like 300. But like a normal, and like that's with a 55 attack gun.
Yeah, and like all the good guns aren't just like flat.
Wow.
That is a weird one. Yeah, and all like the good guns are just blasters that don't use techniques. It's just hyper blaster.
Well, yeah, I have that one lethal gun. It's a 55 attack, but like focus shot, which takes again 5 WP, is like 300. So it's like, well, I could just attack normally with my sword. All right, so we want to take Swallow Swing off. You what, mate? All right, so far we're heading the right. Wait, did I mess that up?
Is that the thing you were talking about? The weird noise and then the guy pops down? It's a Block X guy, so you figure that maybe you could...
Yeah, I actually think I did mess it up. Dang, I might die. Not necessarily that they're hard, but that they're all confused. So if they use some crazy thing like that, or that... Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Alright!
Oh, he uses it on himself, too.
That's handy.
That sucks.
Yep. Okay. So I guess
Wait.
What?
Is Spencer playing it up?
No, actually, I have no idea. Like, I've never done this.
What?
Okay. Where am I? It's pretty cool. This is actually something I've never seen before. And I'm not messing around. Hey, he looks kind of tough.
That is such a weird scene.
Oh, I could have got away from those enemies? Dang. Okay, this is interesting. Is it just me? Huh. Well, I'm kind of glad that I got to see this.
Kasumi's base.
Dude, Kasumi is awesome.
That's the, you can only get that from the katana, right?
I believe. I don't think you have to be actively using the katana, but I believe you can only get it from the katana. So it's pretty base. I'm going to try to get out of here. Oh, okay, cool. Wow.
One thing you should definitely do is get all Kaiser techniques.
Where am I? I have no idea where I am. Okay. Where's my, like, team and stuff?
Well, they came down from there, so...
Okay.
The other side of that room, what?
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Oh! Lads. Alright, so down here? Oh, that was like a battle I had to get into? This is pretty... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Enemy has like 200 HP. Okay. Woo, that was close! I literally have never seen this before. This is pretty amazing, actually.
Oh, Kaiser.
He's fine.
Berva.
Oh, cool, you got Doll back. Are they all in, like... Oh.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Like, legit. Oh, am I not out Kaiser anymore? Okay, cool.
Oh.
Oh, they literally give me loot. What would you take? What did they take out? Ah, he's dead, so whatever.
Annie. No.
Yeah. Liza. Whoa! Nice.
Dead end from nothing.
Fuse is having some weird, like, learning stuff. Alright.
Fuse is sparking up.
Sparking up, baby. So let's try to get out of wherever the heck we are. Yeah, I forgot about how they, like, will at times cast confusion. And it literally, the enemies you fight are so easy. It's just a matter of, like, as long as your guys don't do an attack that hurts all of you, you're fine. But he literally chose Gale Slash. So it's like, well, okay. So I got all my guys. I guess I just...
It's weird that they chose Doll as, like, the person you talk to.
Yeah. They try to push her a little bit, like in some of the other quests and stuff. Can I get out here? No? Okay, alright. I'll go down here. Oh, what about? Okay.
I feel like there were other steps there too.
Where am I? It's a
Pretty good mech though.
Yeah. I couldn't keep doing that forever. It's not completely obvious where they want you to go either.
Is that a mermaid holding coral?
I guess it is coral. I always thought it was supposed to be like a harp or something.
Yeah, it was like...
Have you ever seen a harp?
It's a mermaid harp. They're not.
Oh, a mermaid harp.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
made of coral.
Oh.
Yeah, brah.
Still doesn't look anything like a harp.
Alright, so we're gonna head on our merry way and
Run into the skeleton.
no. Hopefully figure out where we are. And we're gonna take off double slash. Where Where am I and why won't it let me do anything?
Yeah, it sucks when you don't know what's happening because there's just so many enemies all the time.
Yeah.
It's definitely the worst thing about this game.
Well, definitely because you can't, like, run. It's like, dude, come on. It's just, like, a wasted 30 seconds every time. It's like, oh my goodness, oh my god, I beat it. Although they're being very generous and giving me, like, actually good levels ups for fighting essentially nothing. Alright, so, let's try going to the left. No? Okay, let's try going down.
Oh, is this where I completely had to... Nope.
Huh. Ah! Dang it! This is cool but frustrating. I like sometimes when you're like fighting easy enemies.
I'm Metal Garurumon.
Garurumon! Yeah, I like sometimes when you're fighting easy enemies and they're like, hey, 3 of them, just to make sure. Just make sure you don't learn sliding, you know? Alright. So hopefully this takes us out. I guess we're somewhere, because they mentioned Berva. Doll mentioned Berva, who is the boss that you fight during this. This has to be it. This is just somewhere in the... Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, this is the... That's the place where we fought the mini-boss last time we were here. That's something.
Something else, brother.
Brother. Alright, so we're gonna head back to Berva and hopefully not get into as many fights. Hey, so we... Wait. Really?
What?
Okay. Well, I wanted to leave, but I guess... Huh. So you normally, where I was, you normally get to the point where you go and you actually, like, literally fight Berva. You go to the back and you fight him, right? But I guess, like, if you get caught, you can just instead get out of there?
Question mark?
We've been enslaved.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, girl. Alright, so let me set up the, to make sure I have the, level 4 combo that I figured out correct. Alright, so... Where is it? Is a good question. Alright, so... I think... Okay. 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 So we got everything set up. I guess we just go here to fight him.